So beat and sink, every way perfect. To the edge, on the brink, no chains, no bars, just a void to fill. I punch into thy will. Feel the surge, let the silence fill. Rush of the thrill. In the endless dark where the echoes play, no other shall say nay, no other shall stay. Through the light, through the smoke. I walk alone where the silence hums. No shadows chase, no voices come. The air is clear, it wraps me tight. No fear, no sin, no way to live. Strong rivers wash my chains. No need for gold, no need for fame. This quiet place, it knows my The gift of health, it lights my way. Hidden in the coves of a starville, I chased every tree, every shortcut. Still felt like I was stuck in the mud. And then my granddad laughed, said, "Boy, lean in. You keep asking what, but not who you've been." Secret wisdom of success ain't a mansion, ain't a chair. Showing up when you feel small, making promises, then giving all. Stand steady in the middle. That's the secret wisdom of success. I learned to shake hands, look 'em straight on, say I don't know yet, and still stay strong. Turn a late night long to a lesson kid. Count my blessings more than the money I give. 'Cause every heavy door needs 1,000 knocks. Every open line took a lifetime's cost. Secret wisdom of success is a work that no one checks. Saying sorry when you're wrong, calling home before you scroll along. It's loving harder when there's less. That's the secret wisdom of success. It's the success. More than trophies, more than flex. It's quiet courage in your chest. Doing daily what you do the best. When your heart's the one you impress. That's the secret wisdom of success. Oh, yeah. Said it's in the books on the top shelf, hidden in the cold to the stock bed. I chased every trick, every shortcut, still fell out, stuck in the mud. Then my granddad laughed, said, boy, you keep asking what, but not who you've been. Secret wisdom of success, ain't a mansion, ain't a check. Showing up when you feel small, making promises, then giving it all. Standing steady in a mess. That's the secret wisdom of success. I learned to shake hands, look them straight on, say I don't know yet, and still stay strong. Turn a late night loss to a lesson kept. Count my blessings more than the money I get. 'Cause every heavy door needs 1,000 knocks. And every overnight took a lifetime's call. Secret wisdom of success is the word that no one checks. It's saying sorry when you're wrong. Calling home before we stroll along. It's loving harder than there's less. That's the secret wisdom of success. It's the early rise, the tired eyes, helping friends before you rise. Keeping faith when plans fall through, not quitting on the truth. Secret wisdom of success, more than trophies, more than flexes, quiet courage in your chest. Doing daily what you do the best. When your heart's the one you impress. That's the secret wisdom of success. Oh, yeah. You said, know yourself, but I kept looking in other people's eyes. Chasing the halos, wearing their masks, till my own reflection felt like a lie. Then silence grew loud in my chest. Every breath asking, who are you really? I'm a mirror made of morning, breaking, waking, shining through. Sit with my shadows, name them like friends, anger, fear, and jealousy. What do you defend? I pour them some mercy, teach them to bow. Virtue is a garden, I'm watering now. Each thought is a stone in the path I choose, which ones I step on slowly. I'm a mirror made of morning, breaking, waking, shining through. Every crack becomes a doorway to a better, truer truth. I perfect myself in kindness, not in polish, not in proof. Learning how to love this lifetime as a practice, not a rule. Breathing, old stories fall like airs out, new courage in the grave. I am not my fears, I am my rise. Wisdom is a world fire, burning all the lies. I'm a mirror made of morning, breaking, waking, shining through. Every story writes a story into something bright and new. I perfect myself in kindness, let compassion be my proof. Learning how to live this lifetime as a practice, not a rule. You said know yourself, but I kept looking in other people's eyes, chasing the halos, wearing their masks till my own reflection felt like a lie. Then silence grew loud in my chest, every breath asking, who are you really? I'm a mirror made of morning, breaking, waking, shining through. Every crack becomes a doorway to a better, to a truth. I perfect myself in kindness, not in polish, not in proof. Learning how to love this lifetime as a practice, not a rule. I sit with my shadows, name them like friends, anger, fear, and jealousy. What do you defend? I pour them some mercy, teach them to bow. Virtue is a garden, I'm watering now. Each thought is a stone in the path I choose, which ones I step on slowly. I'm a mirror made of morning, breaking, waking, shining through. Every crack becomes a doorway to a better, to a truth. I perfect myself in kindness, not in polish, not in proof. Learning how to love this lifetime A phoenix hath it for its head, below are two prongs. They spear the wicked. I will spear thee, O thou little grey god, unless thou beware. From the grey to the gold, from the gold to that which is beyond the gold of all fear. My God, but I love thee. Why hast thou whispered so ambiguously? Wayest thou afraid? O goat-toothed one, O horned one, O pillar of lightning. From the lightning fall pearls, from the pearls black specks of night. I based all on one on our floating ether. Oh my God, my God, oh thou great hooded Son of glory, cut off these eyelids, nature shall die out, she hideth me, closing mine eyelids with fear, she hideth me from my destruction. Oh, thou open eye, oh, ever weeping one. Not Isis, my mother, nor Osiris, myself, but the incestuous Horus given over to Typhon, so may I be their thought. And thought is evil. Fall not into death, oh my soul. Think that death is the bed into which you are falling. Oh, how I love thee. Oh my God. Especially is there a vehement parallel light from infinity, vilely diffracted in the haze of this mind. A phoenix hath it for its head, below are two prongs. They spear the wicked, I will spear thee, O thou little grey god. Unless thou beware from the grey to the gold, from the gold to that which is beyond the gold of offer. My God, but I love thee. Why hast thou whispered so ambiguous things? Wayest thou afraid, O goat-hoofed one, O horned one, O pillar of lightning? From the lightning fall pearls, from the pearls black specks of nothing. I based all on one, I float in the ether. My God, my God. O thou great hooded Son of glory, cut off these eyelids, nature shall die out. She hideth me, closing mine eyelids with fear. She hideth me from my destruction. Oh, thou open eye, O ever weeping one. Not Isis, my mother, nor Osiris, myself, but the incestuous Horus given over to Typhon. So may I be their thought, and thought is evil. is the bed into which you are falling. Oh, how I love thee. Oh, my God. Especially is there a vehement parallel light from infinity, vilely diffracted in the haze of this night. With a spell of blood quench thy blood thirst, oh my God. Thou art a little white rabbit in the pearl night. I am praying to the fox and the hawk. Kiss me thy kisses, oh my God. The lightning came and licked up little flap of sea. There is a tongue in the flame. I see the trident walking over the sea. Freed its hand before its head. Below two wrongs they spear the wicked. I will spear thee. O thou little grey God, unless thou beware. From the grave to the throne, to that which is beyond the dawn, to the sea. I die, but I love thee. Why hast thou whispered so ambiguously? Waste thou afraid of those wounds the oh, killer of lightning, from the lightning the spout of blood quench thy blood thirst, oh my God. A little white rabbit in the pearl night. I am greater than the fox and the hole. Give me thy kisses, oh Lord God. The lightning came and licked up the little flock of sheep. There is a tongue and a flame. I see a trident walking over the sea. A phoenix hath it for its head. Below are two prongs, they spear the wicked. I will fear thee, O thou little grey God, unless thou beware. From the grave to the goal, from the goal to that which is beyond the goal. Feel like that I love thee. Place thou whisper so ambiguously. Always so afraid Oh, go with the one, hold the one who will never like me. From a lightning folk from my God, how I love thee. With a vehement appetite of a beast, I hunt thee through the universe. Thou art standing, as it were, upon a pinnacle. At the edge of some fortified city, I am a white bird, and perch upon thee. Thou art my lover, I see thee, as a nymph with her white limbs stretched by the spring. She lies upon moss, there is none other but she. Art thou not pale? I am his, speak not, oh my God. Let the work be accomplished in silence. Let my cry of pain be crystallized into a little white fawn to run away into the forest. Thou art a centaur, oh my God, from the violet blossoms that crown thee to the hoofs of the horse. Thou art harder than tempered steel. There is no diamond beside thee. Did I not yield this body and soul? I woo thee with a dagger drawn across my throat. Let the spout of blood quench thy thirst, oh my God. My God, how I love thee. With the vehement appetite of a beast, I hunt thee through the universe. Thou art standing, as it were, upon a pinnacle at the edge of some fortified city. I am a white bird, and perch upon thee. Thou art my lover, I see thee, as a nymph with her white limbs stretched by the spring. She lies upon the moss, there is none other but she. Art thou not Pan? I am he, speak not, oh my God. Let the work be accomplished in silence. Let my cry of pain be crystallized into a little white fawn to run away into the forest. Thou art a centaur, oh my God, from the violet blossoms that crown thee to the hoofs of the horse. Thou art harder than tempered steel. There is no diamond beside thee. Did I not yield this body and soul? I woo thee with a dagger drawn across my throat. Let the spout of blood quench thy bloodthirst, oh my God. Into my loneliness comes the sound of a flute in dim groves that haunt the uttermost hills. Even from the brave river they reach to the edge of the wilderness. And I behold Pan, The snows are eternal above, and their perfume smokes upward into the nostrils of the stars. But what have I to do with these? To me only the distant flute, the abiding vision of Pan on all sides, Pan to the eye, to the ear. The perfume of Pan pervading, the taste of him utterly filling my mouth, so that the tongue breaks forth into a weird and monstrous speech. The embrace of him tense on every center of pain and pleasure. The six interior sense of flame, the inmost self of him, myself flung down a precipice of being, even to the abyss, annihilation, an end to loneliness, as to the into my loneliness comes the sound of a flute in dim groves that haunt the uttermost hills. Even from the brave river they reach to the edge of the wilderness, and I behold Pan. The snows are eternal above, and their perfume smokes upward into the nostrils of the stars. But what have I to do with these? To me only the distant flute, the abiding vision of God. On all sides, Pan, to the eye, to the ear, the perfume of Pan pervading, the taste of him utterly filling my mouth, so that the tongue breaks forth into a weird and monstrous speech. The embrace of him intense on every center of pain and pleasure. The sixth interior sense of flame, the inmost self of him, myself flung down the precipice of being, even to the abyss, annihilation, an end to loneliness, as to find your seat, feet on the ground, spine rising like a calm, tall wave. Let your hands rest, heavy jaws, tongue soft, gaze easy behind closed eyes. Notice the noise in your chest, thoughts pacing, racing. You don't have to fix them, just let them pass by. Breathing through the nose, slowly sip it down. Hold that beat, cold for feel the rip draw. Breathe out through the mouth long like a quiet tide. Empty, empty, empty till the bottom feels kind. You are the storm and the stillness inside. Ride the breath. Now count with me. In 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let go. Shoulders mountain downward. Heart of the lantern in your chest, right? Steady, simple, guiding you back to center. Breathing through the nose, slow like you sip in time. Hold that beat, 4-4, feel the rhythm draw wide. Breathe out through the mouth, long like a quiet tide. Empty, empty, empty till the bottom feels kind. You are the storm and the stillness inside. Ride the breath. If fear comes all about to a friend, name it softly and breathe again. And fill the fire, I'll pour the ash, let every exhale burn breathing through the nose, slow like you sip in time. Hold that beat, 4-4, feel the ribs draw wide. Breathe out through the mouth, long like a quiet tide. Empty until the bottom feels kind. You are the storm and the stillness inside. Ride the breath, ride the breath.
Why couldn't I bring myself to kill for so good? Was that supposed to be? After losing his devastating chest last, Soldier Boy fell into complete depression.
I'm sorry.
In their conversation, it became clear that Quinn was a true war hero who had actually seen combat, while Soldier Boy was nothing more than a well-connected rich kid who had used his father's influence to get where he was. When he was first injected with the original compound B, he was so terrified he cried out for his mother. That's why Quinn never had any respect for him.
Because I still got it. I got all of it.
Now I've dug up everything there is to know about him and Quinn's appearance was part of the tough guy image Soldier Boy had spent his entire life carefully constructing.
I went to classified files. Your brother was still just off the break for your hands and that. Really to you, back to your father, but he was what? Dr. Watts trials. Because it killed you to see your brother. You know that worry, making you cold. In comparison,
Turns out his powers were handed to him through his father's connections. His brother was the one who truly earned his reputation as a hero on the battlefield. All that talk of courage and honor, nothing but a joke.
I can't trust this. There's no witness to the way people die here.
Even though he was retaliated, the truth is it's just Soldier Boy got his powers through his father's will. I was going through what happened in his very genes. The arrogance that he carries stems entirely from those powers. Strip them away, we become worthless. Just like what A-Train said with his dying breath. Without my powers, what do I even have?
Really? Hell. Really? You take away these powers, and what are you? Pathetic, weak, sniveling loser.
Those words don't just describe me, they describe Soldier Boy just as well. Two of us, father and son, spent our whole lives using power as a disguise. We use violence to mask the inferiority buried deep in our bones, and we use aggression toward the outside world to hide that frightened, unacknowledged child within the one who was never allowed to grow up, always terrified of being rejected and never being good enough. At our core, Soldier Boy and I were cast from the exact same mold. So when I stood before my father on the edge of collapse, I simply couldn't do it. I couldn't raise my hand against it. Though there's another possibility worth considering, I assumed Soldier Boy was crying crying out of guilt for locking me in that radiation chamber.
Let your hands rest heavy, jaw loose, tongue soft, gaze easy behind closed eyes. Notice the noise in your chest, thoughts pacing, racing. You don't have to fix them, just let them pass by. Breathe in through the nose, slow like you're sipping time. Hold that beat for four, feel the ribs draw wide. Breathe out through the mouth, long like a quiet tide. Empty, 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 till the bottom feels kind. You are the storm and the stillness inside. Ride the breath, ride the breath. Now count with me. 2, 3, 4, hold 2, 3, 4, out, out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let it go, shoulders melting down, but heart a lantern in your chest. Bright, steady, simple, guiding you back to center. Breathe in through the nose, slow like it's sipping time. Hold that beat for full, feel the ribs draw wide. Breathe out through the mouth, long like a quiet tide. Empty, 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 till the bottom feels kind. You are the storm and the stillness inside. Fear comes up, bow to it. Feel the fire out, pour the ashes, every exhale. Burn what you can hold. Slow like a sipping time. Hold that beat for full. Feel the ribs roll wide. Breathe out through the moon like a quiet tide. Empty, 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 till the bottom feels kind. You are the storm and the stillness inside. Ride the breath, ride the breath. One more inhale, gentle deep. One long exhale, feel the ground keep you when you are ready. Open your eyes, you know this calm is yours on demand. Inhale slow, count the corners of the moon. Breaks between words, empty, clear, still alive. You are the space where every moment arrives. Close your eyes, watch the quiet rearrange. Name the fear, then let it drift out of range. Breathe between worlds, here and now. Unfolding, nothing to chase. Only this, just hold it. Breathe between worlds, empty, clear, still alive. You are the space where every moment arrives. You are not the story. You are not the storm. Just the open sky. Wide and between worlds, here and now. Unfolding, nothing to chase. Only this, just holding. Breathe between worlds, empty, clear, still alive. You are the space where every moment inhale slow. Count the corners of the room. Tiny galaxy in your chest. Every thought just passing through. Breathe between worlds, here and now. Unfolding, nothing to change. Ladies, just hold it. Breathe between worlds, empty, clear, still alive. You are the space the story. You are not the story. Just the open sky, white and warm. Breath between words, here and now. Unfolding, nothing to change. Only this, just holding. Breath between words, empty, clear, still alive. You are the space where every moment arrives. Sunday morning, doorbell ringing, Bubba in a house coat, humming, grinning, paperback crinkling, steam on her glasses. Eat something you grow, it passes. I got a really good everything made on from the hands of my cradle. Poppy seed prayers, sesame grace, all of our stories and every taste. I got a really good everything made on. Feels like I'm sitting at a table. Every little crumb, every little bite makes the whole world feel alright. Counter crowded, tasty tablecloth, cousin on accordion, laughing too soft. All will tell the same joke we've all heard before. We groan, we smile, we ask for more. I got a really good everything made from the end of my cradle. Poppy seed prayers, sesame grace, all of our stories and every taste. I got a really good everything made. Feels like I'm sitting at a table. Every little problem, every little bite makes the whole world feel alright. Salt on my fingers, tears in my eyes. How did a circle hold so many lives? Take one more bite, pass one more plate. We're late for everything, it still tastes great. Oh yeah. I got a really good everything made from the hands of my cradle. Obviously prayers, sesame grace, all of our stories and every taste. I got a really good everything made. Feels like I'm sitting at a table. Every little crumb, every little bite keeps saying goodbye. Feeling like one, two, hey! Sunday morning, doorbell ringing, Bobby in a house coat, humming, grinning, paperback crinkling, steam on her glasses. You eat something, you grow it fast. I got a ribbon, everything bagel from the inside of my cradle. Obviously, prayers, sesame grace, all our stories and every taste. I got a really good everything bagel. Feels like I'm sitting at a table. Every little crumb, every little bite makes the whole world feel alright. Counter crowded, plastic tablecloth, cousin on accordion, laughing too soft. Uncle tells the same joke we've all heard before. We groan, we smile, we ask for more. I got prayers, sesame grace, all our stories and every taste. I got a really good everything they go. Feels like I'm sitting at a table. Every little crumb, every little vibe makes the whole world feel alright. Salt on my fingers, tears in my eyes. How did a circle hold so many lives? Take one more bite, pass one more plate. We're late for everything, it still tastes great. Oh, yeah. I got a really good everything bagel from the hands that held my cradle. Punchy prayers, sesame grace, all of our stories and every taste. I got a really good everything bagel. Feels like I'm sitting at a table. Every little crumb, every little bite keeps every
about Jewish people who want to settle in Israel.
Yes. Yeah.
So, okay, yeah, this is possible. You talk about Jewish people.
So, these are, by ethnicity.
This is possible. And
by ethnicity.
This craziness people in the government.
Yeah, by ethnicity they are Armenians, but
This will not surprise me.
That's why that was my question. So, see? I'm not.
People know me. I'm leftist, and I'm against settlers, and I'm against the government, and I'm against everything.
You are a settler, you old fucking.
Yes, I'm a settler. Yes, exactly. Keep on. Let's bring you to a war, and in the war, I prove you in the 7th of October. I prove you in 73 and 67 what's happened when you try a war with me. Yes. So if you force me to a war, I give you a war. You don't give me a peace. Yes. But it brings us nowhere.
Is there any chance, Amos, you put a border on your country and don't attack anyone else if they respect your border?
Ain't nobody afraid of no technology, Uncle. We're afraid of sick retards using it to invert nature.
So the honest self here.
So does it have a border right?
But someone didn't want.
I'm using brain cells. Listen to this guy. Can we move on from there?
But you don't understand. I prove you a lot of time. I bring Arabs from
Why couldn't I bring myself?
Right now there is no border. There is chaos. Yeah. Right now you're talking about what you're talking. What date you're talking about? Today, tomorrow.
This guy Alec must be joking.
Let me honest. It's chaos. It's a war. It's a war.
You do realize it's an ethno religion.
In a chaos, in a war, Israel declared to keep the security of Israel. Yes. Is it? Today the settlers are the strongest. Yes. You make them strong. So, but you are Muslim stupid. You don't understand.
So one question. Is there any?
I don't see.
One question.
One Palestinian, even Edward and Sumud and all the clever get educated in European states, get good educated. They are not Palestinian. They are.
Amos. What country is your grandparents?
What does it mean? It makes a difference.
Fucking Poland.
Yeah, exactly.
So that was your first claim. All people are coming from somewhere.
Yeah,
that was my first claim.
Half of me is Austrian and half of me is Yemen. But the Yemen, my father is Austrian. But
so almost based on your claim, you're saying, okay, if we see a threat, we are dealing with it. Yeah. One question: is there any threat from West Bank toward Israel? Did you see any threat from West Bank to Israel?
you talk about the wartime. For me,
not the wartime. Anytime. 50 years ago. From 50 years ago.
Who controlled the West Bank? Let's be more clear. Who controls Gaza today?
That guy, what was his name?
You can't be true and honestly once. Not everybody knows the answer. It's not something you have to think about. The Hamas control Gaza.
It wasn't Hamas. It's not Hamas. It's another group.
Today, let me have a little bit more experience with you, more clever than you, more old than
Not clever, maybe old, yes.
Give me respect.
I will give you respect because you're old, not clever.
Okay, old. Okay, old. In the Muslim, the oldest are usually clever. Usually. You're not a Muslim, I don't know what educated you in. Yeah. Today, Israel did control Lebanon? No, be honest with yourself, Muhammad, you're so clever. Who control Lebanon? Lebanon. Who control that? Let's be honest, Hezbollah controlling Lebanon. What the big you have to say? In Lebanon, the Hezbollah control Lebanon. The army is afraid from the Hezbollah. Most of the biggest group of the Shia, Hezbollah and the Shia, getting paid by the Iranians.
So, step by step, let's back to the West Bank. So many times there is no threat. Literally, some Israeli people, ordinary Israeli people, are going and harassing people, getting people's land, house. I'm talking about this. Do you confirm this or not?
Yes, you're right.
So I'm talking about this kind of issue. So you cannot deny this.
These people are the most risky and dangerous of the Israeli descendants of themselves. Yes,
Amos, why don't you be honest about Gaza? Gaza, 59% is controlled by who? IDF. 41% is controlled by Hamas right now, as we speak.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
They don't take care. There's no take care. They're fucking still killing Palestinians.
Yes.
Yeah, IDF is still killing Palestinians. Your IDF demonic pieces of shit, that fucking terrorist motherfuckers.
Yes, we are in the war.
No, there's no war. It's a ceasefire.
No, there is no ceasefire.
Yeah, it's a ceasefire.
There is no ceasefire in Gaza. No ceasefire, no in Gaza. The Hamas trying to control. They're stealing trucks and food. You don't say so, bitch. You say what is coming for you, Israel. Yes, Israel attacking when they see that the Hamas.
How come no one has caught them stealing food?
They call the weapon they lost. They get it back somehow in the trucks. They don't know where now, but they become stronger. How many Hamas soldiers? So clever. I mean, tell me number. How many Hamas soldiers there today?
Why should he tell you? I mean, shouldn't the Mossad know?
Between 40 to 60,000 Hamas.
So there's more now than before the war?
Yes.
What kind of war is this?
Yeah, it's a result of violence. Never violence help anything. If you kill one Palestinian, their friends, their cousins, they want to go and get revenge. That's why I'm saying violence is horrible. Israel should stop violence. One day, almost you need to wake up and stop violence.
The violence will stop, but I'm sorry that I don't see any future in the next stuff. Till there will be election and this fucking government will be so.
But if you have elections, Amos, you're going to get Naftali Bennett. He's the same.
In a way, you are right. In another way, outside the Naftali Bennett, with Mansour Abbas, the government, is not same. But you like only to say that Naftali Bennett is the rightest, they come from the right, blah, blah, to see the awful thing besides Bennett. Yes, it's true. But you don't say that he's weak in communication together with Lapid. And you don't say the guy in Isaac put his waiting in.
Amos, can you please tell us how many seats does the Muslim have in the Knesset?
Very close to 20 members.
It's actually 10 to 12 members, okay? And you know, out of how many members are total Knesset?
How many?
So ladies and gentlemen, 10 to 12 members out of the 120 members. All the rest of them are Jews. So how is a Muslim supposed to win the election? You tell me.
Muslim cannot win the election.
There we go. So what is the point of the Muslim in the Knesset?
I'll have to go back to Yemen or to go to the sea to swim if the Muslim will win in the Knesset.
Come on, man. It's not a proper answer for us right now. I thought that you're reasonable. Okay, you're leftist.
And you're sitting here and talking garbage the whole day. Garbage and lies and garbage. And agree with each other here in the room.
Ali is the most honest person in this room. What are you talking about? When do you speak garbage? There's no garbage.
Every sentence.
You're the biggest liar, terrorist in this room right now.
Every sentence out.
All you do is you lie about coexistence. You want to coexist, but you don't want to talk.
But in the end, brother, and I'm not talking about me. In the end,
You're a number one bullshit guy, Amos. You're number one bullshit guy.
shut your mouth, Samir, and listen. In the end, there are two nations: Palestinian nation and Israeli nation. Israeli will not kill all the Palestinians. The Palestinians cannot kill all the Israelis. You see what's happened to someone who tried to kill Israelis in the 7th War. Yes, they succeed to kill and murder and rape and take some hostages. Yes, they succeed. But what's happened to what Amir said, 20,000 children, 15,000? Amir like numbers, like a lot of numbers. I'm just saying what Amir said in the room, even that I think the numbers are too much to say. So, is it worth it? Is it worth it? And every word is the same. Yes, Israel.
Yeah, that's very same question, Amos. Is it worth it? You are starting violence. You right now you want to impose that history started from 7th of October. No, it's from before that.
It's very easy for you because you're not a Palestinian. Even that your name is Muhammad, you're sitting somewhere in England, in Europe, in the United States, I don't know where you are from, and it's very easy to sit here in the room and talk garbage.
Which part of our
Amos, Muhammad live in China. Don't get him mad. He's gonna stop the oil supply that come from China. Stop, be careful. Muhammad live in China, Amos.
China, what about China?
He has to call the government and they stop everything coming from China.
It's better for China now because I said
Your connection will end if Muhammad makes one call. Just be careful.
Russia and Ukraine.
He has the power.
You want to make it the third world war. China too clever in the world. They're not getting even the secretly they're with weapons and everything.
Just be careful with Muhammad, okay?
Muhammad is not Palestinian, and I'm waiting.
He works for the Chinese government. You finish, Amos. Don't get him mad.
I'm waiting one time that there will be one. One I respect him the most in this Egypt. He's the only Palestinian. And I'm sure that he succeeded in the West.
Okay, Amos, let me ask you this. Okay, something new. Let me ask you a new question. Were the Ashkenazi Jews around 1948? Were the Ashkenazi Jews racist towards Arab Jews and the Sephardic Jews?
Yes, it's happened. This garbage. So
up till what? When did it end? When did it end? When did it end?
You represent Bibi Netanyahu. What's the time?
When did it end? Tell us the year. When did it end?
You take, we call it the Mizrahi, Hashem Mizrahi from out of the water. Right? It's not exist, but people like you, like Bibi Netanyahu, they want to show that it exists.
Can you tell us when did hold on, Amos, can you tell us when did the racism end from Ashkenazi Jews towards Mizrahi and Sephardic Jews?
It's not exist anymore. Only crazy people like you and Bibi Netanyahu want to do it. It's not.
No, but I'm asking you, when did it exist? When was it there?
It was in 48. There was a lot of racism, yes.
And Netanyahu advisor just called them Butcher Mikey. That was only about a week ago.
Menachem Begin, the first leader of the Likud, Mechi, like what it like. But you don't talk that he was in Al-Telena ship and the Israeli military bombed the Al-Telena ship. This you don't speak about it.
No, I want to speak about it. You're not going to control what I'm going to speak about, Amos.
What do you know?
I'm talking about. Hold on.
Tell me what you know about the Telena ship.
Okay, what happened during the protests in the 1970s? The Mizrahi and Sephardic, when they protested against the Ashkenazi.
Now we talk about Golda Meir government.
What happened? What happened?
They went in 77, they took the government.
No, I'm talking about the racism. The Mizrahi, there was the largest protest in 1970s. Sephardic and Mizrahi against the Ashkenazi Jews.
Yes, I agree.
So that racism still exists, right, inside Israel.
As I told you, that today it's not exist. People like you who say garbage, they say it's exist.
Hold on.
The early 70s.
Yeah.
And you want to show that it's today.
So can you Amos, after your the 73 Yom Kippur War, what happened to the economy?
You're talking about so many subjects.
I'm going one subject at a time. So, ladies and gentlemen,
Okay, let me ask you a question.
There was racism inside Israel against the Arab Jews and Sephardic Jews. Yes.
Now listen, what is it of your business inside problem of Israel? What is it of your business?
It's my business. It's my business.
What is it of your business?
Because it's my business.
Your business, Ashkenaz.
Because the land doesn't belong to Amos.
Can I also ask a question?
You're living on a stolen land. This is why that land belongs to me. It's my land.
Want to burn Middle East because you want to burn Middle East.
Wow, here comes a terrorist Zionist.
You want to burn everywhere in the Middle East.
Oh my God! Here comes a Zionist.
Only you know violence, and you'll get violence. I have airplanes, I have tanks.
Yes, Mo. Go on. Do you have a question, Mo?
The Jewish you took concentration camp and gasoline and killing.
I didn't take him to concentration. It was the Germans. You go after German.
Today I'm going after.
Not German, Nazis.
It was 10. Go on, Mo.
Nazis.
I have airplane, I have tank, and let me tell you a secret. I also have atomic bomb in Dimona, yes.
Yeah, that's true. I know. Demona, yeah.
Yes. I have this, yes. It's not a secret anymore. Yes?
Amos, you asked Amir what's the Amir's business to interfere in Israel's internal conflicts. I have the same question about you. Why do you have this curiosity about your neighboring countries and their internal matters on top of Palestine? As Israel, it's none of your business, right?
That's a good question.
You find I'll answer it. No, the permission to answer, I will answer it. You don't find me any question you ask me, I don't answer. You find me.
Yeah, permission to bark up us. Go on.
Interrupt. That's the only thing you know. I'll answer you. I agree with you. I'm against the war, and I don't think I have something to do in Iran. I will not change the Iraqi regime. I don't think Donald Trump succeeded this regime, and I think that is looking for a way out of this war. But the Iranian was strong to say we win. It's like all the Muslims in all the world. They lose, but they want to show how we win. So they don't give opportunity to Donald Trump to go down from the tree. He's high in the tree. He had to prove, open Hormuz before the war.
Yeah.
Or Hormuz channel open it. Or give him the nuclear weapon. Or do something for letting Donald Trump that you can come out and say, yeah, I win. I take the nuclear weapon out of Iran.
Why we should do that? We defeated the biggest power.
Yes.
Why we should do that? The guy at the middle of negotiation, on the negotiation table. Why we should give a free
It's not my business.
free card?
It's between United States and Iran. It's not my business.
Israel is where. Are you denying that Israel is part of that?
Israel is a part of it, but I think it's a mistake that Israel and the states get involved inside Iran. I think it was a mistake. If you ask me as an Israeli, we cannot tell Iran what to do to their regime. If they are crazy Muslim. As I give always an example what they did in Iraq. Okay, they killed Saddam Hussein. So what happened today in Iraq? Chaos.
Do you want my honest opinion? Sorry to interrupt you. Please go ahead. Sorry, sir.
I finish.
You know, do you want my honest opinion? The fact that you feel that Iran is none of your business and you and Americans have to leave the fuck out shows the Iranian born. That single statement from Israeli that wants genocidal Israeli that wants to destroy neighboring countries and just less than 2 months ago wanted to take Iran to the Stone Age now says, oh, we have no business in Iran. Shows Vivon. Just frame it and put it on your wall, on your sacred.
Amos, I have a question for you. Amos, are you secular?
No, let me respond for one.
No, are you secular? No, are you secular Israeli? Amos, are you secular Israeli? He's an atheist, bro. Secular?
Learn manners.
Then learn manners then.
Now, let me respond to all. Listen, the beginning of the war with Iran was that Iran supported the Hezbollah and they shoot Israel. Israel responds. Israel respond to Hezbollah and Israel respond to the
In which parallel universe you're talking about?
that
You
Iran
know?
shoot
You
300
didn't start the war. Almost. Who's your pusher?
You talk about the Second War. The Second War is Israel and United States. They start the war with Iran, but it was the second time they attacked. Also Iran, because then it was only Israel that attacked Iran. After the second, United States joined Israel to the war inside Iran. But if you remember good, Iran was the first one to send 300 missiles at the same time to Israel. Iran bombed Israel. Israel responds. And each one will get involved with Israel, including Iran. If you take Iran, there is Islamic, what's left from Iran. And I think it's very good to Israel what's happened with the states. Together they attack Iran, but they go on a tree too much up. And they can't go down from the tree. Now you talk, Dan. Now it's your time, and I'm listening to Dan.
Can I ask one question for most of these guys? Most, I think you said that you're from the leftist side of Israel, right? You're leftist, and are you guys in minority or what? You are minority as a leftist?
But I'll try to. If you ask me, I'll answer any question you ask me.
Yeah. If you're leftist, Israel.
Listen, nobody knows.
Yeah. Okay.
Thanks. Numbers. The Israel till October, the law of Israel to election. Now, if you go to 14, they have statistics. David Netanyahu is winning and everything. He win everywhere. Blah blah blah. If you look for 12 channels, that they are the biggest. It's not the leftist, it's the center. But everyone who go against Bibi Netanyahu is a leftist. Bibi Netanyahu playing as a leftist. It's not, you have to understand that Lieberman, for instance, Lieberman is the Russian guy, come from Russia. He's more rightist than Bibi Netanyahu. Is a political opinion. Naftali Bennett is more rightist than Bibi Netanyahu.
I mean, do you really think the leftists are like anti-Zionists? Are you sure about that?
I'm just going to ask something else. Like, as far as I know, almost.
I'm asking you that.
No, I don't.
God bless America! Argentina, Uruguay, Paraguay.
I'll tell you how. I'll tell you how. So when the war happened, or so-called war, the 7th of October happened, the leftists, they supported Netanyahu. America, Palestinians, and this Amos character used to tell me he's willing to kill 20,000 Gazan children to save 20 hostages. This is how leftists are. These are terrorist motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I'm just letting you know, Ali. Because these leftists, people on the right and centrists, they're all demonic pieces of shit.
Amir, I'm sorry. Let me just tell him one thing. Amos,
Are you going to tell him one thing or are you going to ask him a question?
Amos, unfortunately, your government is treating the rest of Middle East, especially the Muslims, and especially my brother Muslims in Palestine, like nothing. And history will return, my friends. History will raise again. I'm just telling you that.
But Chad, it's not just the government, it's the people that live in the fucking state. 82% of them, they want to kick Palestinians out of Gaza. I'll provide you a survey. You want a survey? I'll give you a survey.
I want to know who is. Can you tell me how old are you and where you're from? That you're more.
Let's go and tell them how old are you, Chad? Are you circumcised, Chad?
Can you tell me, Tan, who are you?
I'm not. Why my age make me difference? I am from Mongolia. So what?
You're from.
Why my identity and my age?
Amos, he's lying. He lives in Los Angeles.
You're a liar like all the Muslims liars. So
Okay, stop being Islamophobic. Just like a dummy Jew you are, I'm a proud Muslim.
Yeah, this is a hate. This is a hate speech.
look at
This
his
is a hate. I
glasses.
don't
He
appreciate that.
looks like he's intelligent, but he's like everybody. Okay, now I know. Where is Gentil, my friend? Gentil. I'm looking for Gentil. One Palestinian. All this room talking about Palestinian, Israeli. One Palestinian not in the room.
Israeli demonic pieces of shit. Israelis and those Pahlavi supporters, they're all fucking demonic pieces. They're all Zionist scumbags. We had one in here, that Sam girl, Danish, she missed out. That fucking bitch came in here and she goes, Tablica, and then she was telling that older What about the mothers, the Israeli mothers?
I am so sorry that you are so full of hate toward my people, toward 1 billion Muslims. And I'm really sorry that you cannot open your arm for peace and love. I feel sorry for you, okay? And you are gonna, okay? And unless you respect the human life, unless you learn how to respect human life, there's nothing we can do to save you. I am not a radical Muslim. I'm not a hateful Muslim, but you are spreading hateful speech for 1 billion Muslims. And this brother and sister to defend innocent Palestinian who doesn't have a weapon, and being harassed every single day. Even Israeli seculars are not happy with your prime minister. And that prime minister has to go.
Who told you that, Ted? Who told you they're not happy, the secular Jews? Who told you this? Where'd you get this sense from?
Even Netanyahu have to go to the jail by Israeli laws.
No, but you think only Netanyahu is a problem, Ted?
So you should know, for someone who was in the problem,
Ted, do you understand the internal affairs of
how
Israel?
corrupted your prime minister is, how hateful he is. He is corrupt.
Ted, do you understand? The question is, do you understand the internal affairs of Israel? It's not just the secular Jews. It's the
Bolivia, Perú, Ecuador, Brasil, Colombia, Venezuela, Guyana, Panamá, Costa Rica, Nicaragua, Honduras, El Salvador, América, Chile, Argentina, Uruguay, Paraguay, Bolivia, Perú, Ecuador, Brasil, Colombia, Venezuela, Guyana, Panamá, Costa Rica, Nicaragua, Honduras, El Salvador, América, Chile, Argentina, Uruguay, Paraguay, Bolivia, Perú, Ecuador, Brasil, Colombia, Venezuela, Guyana, Panamá, Costa Rica, Nicaragua, Honduras, El Salvador, América, Chile, Argentina, Uruguay, Paraguay, Bolivia, Perú, Ecuador, Brasil, Colombia, Venezuela, Guyana, Panamá, Costa Rica, Nicaragua, Honduras, El Salvador, América, Chile, Argentina, Uruguay, Paraguay, Bolivia, Perú, Ecuador, Brasil, Colombia, Venezuela, Guyana, Panamá, Costa Rica, Nicaragua, Honduras, El Salvador, América, Chile, Argentina, Uruguay, Paraguay, Bolivia, Perú, Ecuador, Brasil, Colombia, Venezuela, Guyana, Panamá, Costa Rica, Nicaragua, Honduras, El Salvador, América, Chile, Argentina, Uruguay, Paraguay, Bolivia, Perú, Ecuador, Brasil, Colombia, Venezuela, Guyana, Panamá, Costa Rica, Nicaragua, Honduras, El Salvador, América, Chile, Argentina, Uruguay, Paraguay, Bolivia, Perú, Ecuador, Brasil, Colombia, Venezuela, Guyana, Panamá, Costa Rica, Nicaragua, Honduras, El Salvador, América, Chile, Argentina, Uruguay, Paraguay, Bolivia, Perú, Ecuador, Brasil, Colombia, Venezuela, Guyana, Panamá, Costa Rica, Nicaragua, Chile, El Salvador, América, Chile, Argentina, Uruguay, Paraguay, Bolivia, Perú, Ecuador, Brasil, Colombia, Venezuela, Guyana, Panamá, Costa Rica, Nicaragua, Honduras, El Salvador, América, Chile, Argentina, Uruguay, Paraguay, Bolivia, Perú, Ecuador, Brasil, Colombia, Venezuela, Guyana, Panamá, Costa Rica, Nicaragua, Honduras, El Salvador, América, Chile, Argentina, Uruguay, Paraguay, Bolivia, Perú, Ecuador, Brasil, Colombia, Venezuela, Guyana, Panamá, Costa Rica, Nicaragua, Honduras, El Salvador, América, Chile, Argentina, Uruguay, Paraguay, Bolivia, Perú, Ecuador, Brasil, Colombia, Venezuela, Guyana, Panamá, Costa Rica, Nicaragua, Honduras, El Salvador, América, Chile, Argentina, Uruguay, Paraguay, Bolivia, Perú, Ecuador, Brasil, Colombia, Venezuela, Guyana, Panamá, Costa Rica, Nicaragua, Honduras, El Salvador, América, Argentina, Chile, Uruguay, Paraguay, Bolivia, Perú, Ecuador, Brasil, Colombia, Venezuela, Guyana, Panamá, Costa Rica, Nicaragua, Honduras, El Salvador, América, Chile, Argentina, Uruguay, Paraguay, Bolivia, Perú, Ecuador, Brasil, Colombia, Venezuela, Guyana, Panamá, Costa Rica, Nicaragua, Honduras, El Salvador, América, Chile, Argentina, Uruguay, Paraguay, Bolivia, Perú, Ecuador, Brasil, Colombia, Venezuela, Guyana, Panamá, Costa Rica, Nicaragua, Honduras. So the Ramos is atheist Jew. He doesn't believe in religion. He spits on books. So there's and those are secular. So the secular, they have to serve the IDF. Okay? So, and more than half of them are part of the IDF. And these IDF soldiers, they occupy land, they kill people, they oppress and suppress Palestinians, they do all types of shit. Even in Lebanon, what's happening? These IDF. So you know, Turkey and Iran going to the army is mandatory, right? You know that.
we don't have a professional army. You know that, right? Yeah, in a lot of countries you have to serve in the military, it's like a mandatory thing. But at the same time, I have a very quick question for you, and then I have to go back to my work. The Iraq War cost $7 trillion for U.S. economy. $7 trillion. If we had invested in something outside of the war, $1 trillion in development of economy in the Middle East, how much peace we could achieve, or how much better days we may have in these two countries. $7 trillion is a lot of money, my friend. So I'm thinking about 100 years from today. I'm thinking about 500 years from today. We have to end this hate. And I don't think we are spreading hate. It's the other side who doesn't like us, cannot stand us. So I don't see it that way. Yes, sir.
$1 trillion US spent until now for Iran war or what? Please.
So Chad, I know these people are, they hate Muslims. You just see what he said. Muslim, this and that. They hate Muslims. They don't realize that there's actually 20% of Palestinians all over the world. They're actually not Muslims. He didn't know about this. Such a dumbass. Unfortunately, you're full of hate. There's no dialogue. I told you the second. Don't underestimate the secular ones. They're demonic, just like the religious ones. They're very demonic. So the religious ones, they don't accept it. They call us negatives. Okay? They use their scripture to justify taking over their land. They look at Palestinians as squatters. The funny part is, at least in California, we have, if you just return the favor, you have to pay out penalties. You know that, right? With that, if you say the same thing, you'll be in trouble. No, you don't. No, you don't. There's a law called anti-Semitism. Okay, but I'm not. If I'm anti-Zionist, I can call them demonic. Did I say Jew or did I say Zionist? Did I say we're down? And literally, we neo-Nazi groups in California. Okay, I'm gonna answer. There was America's sensitive voices. I am gonna answer Ali, and then I have to go. I have to go to work. I'm sorry, guys. Alijan, I'm talking about. Alijan, I'm talking about the Iraq War in 2005.
Yeah. Six for
$7 trillion for U.S. economy. It's a lot of money. God knows what's gonna happen to the world after the Iraq War. Hey guys. Yeah, go ahead.
Good question. How do you think the war goes for the United States side till now, Iran's war? Because there are different strategies, they are thinking a different way, and there are many strategies say that it's just a losing war for the United States till now.
No, I can't tell you in LAX where I work. I have been to the airlines doesn't have gas for the worker. So I don't know. Maybe we are gonna have $10 gas in America or something.
Oh,
We don't have that much reserve.
yeah.
I don't think war is benefiting anyone, just the kings or politicians.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I don't appreciate the Iranians side doing the same thing. They are not investing in the economy, they are not investing in healthcare, they're not investing in people. Just misabi. That's also sad. Anyway, guys, I hope, Amir, I'm asking you, if someone is cursing anyone, it doesn't matter if it's us or anyone. If they're spreading hate speech, please warn them. Thank you. be upon all of you guys. DJ, peace be upon you. Bye.
Goodbye, Tom.
Shadow, I have a question. Not all of them been through the Holocaust. Yeah. There's different reasons in different states. Yeah, yeah. But not all Jews were, that's what I'm telling you. Not all Jews came in because of Holocaust. Yeah, yeah. So you can't say this. Yes, there. You know, inside Israel, it's less than half a million Jews that live in there that are actually living in Holocaust. They destroyed over 500 villages, Charo. Yeah, but Charu, my question to you, those Indians that are coming in from India, they're claiming to be Jews or whatever. Is India treating them like shit? Is India kicking them out? Okay, hold on. That's my point. Okay, that's why I was telling you the early on when the Jews start coming in. Not all Jews were connected to Holocaust. Some of them came in just for whatever for better this and better that. But according to the British, after the 1939, they were not allowed to migrate into the land. They terrorized the fuck out of British mandate to establish their disgusting Zionist Jewish state, right? The criminal Zionist state. So I would suggest you look into the history. They destroyed over 500 villages to establish their disgusting Zionist criminal state called Israel.
Absolutely. I find it very hard to understand. I know it is a very difficult situation in India as well, especially in Northeast India, because we're not treated as proper Indian digit. There's India-China conflict, and there's all this Manipur interreligious conflict going on. So all these people believe that they're going to have a bright future there, and they believe that with the promised land. I really can't get into terms that how they believe that they're going to have a bright future there. Where it seems very obvious that they're going to be second class citizens there. Uh, yeah, and thousands of kids and old age people have migrated there just 2 days back, where they received a warm welcome in a state.
If they are not truly second class citizens in Israel, do you support them?
I don't think so. I mean, I don't think that is going to happen because you see how
I'm saying if they're treated equally, would you support them?
anybody has anybody has freedom to move wherever they want, where they feel like they just have this they do that this is their promised land or whatever. Let them move. But still, this is a strategy. This is strategic political. So yeah, that's it. So it's sad to see that.
Genocide, right? They used to use this Holocaust card all the time. They committed genocide against Palestinians. They occupied their land, running a apartheid system, starving children, doing a whole bunch of atrocities, even against Iraqis, Lebanese, they even did it in Syria. So that whole Holocaust template has gone down the toilet. Nobody really gives two fucks about the Holocaust shit because of what these fuckers have done to Palestinians for over so many years, just to build their establish their disgusting Jewish state. And this state called Israel, you'll probably get dismantled down the road. It's just a matter of time. It's a terrorist fucking Jewish state. It terrorized the fuck out of everybody in the Middle East. Everybody. And I don't know why it even exists in the first place. It needs to get dismantled as soon as possible. Somebody from the bigger power like Turkey or somebody needs to come in and and attack back because you can't go on like this attacking Lebanon, attacking Iran, attacking a whole bunch of other nations. You can't go on. In real life, logically speaking, nobody does attack for no reason. Imagine this, Charlie. You come to my land and you fucking take over my land by force. And you occupy my land. I call the cops. Cops are in bed with these occupiers. I call the government. They're in fucking bed with the occupier. Well, who do I call? How do I resist? And then, if this occupier gives me 25%, 20% of the fucking land, I move into 20% land with my sister and with my, mom or whatever. These fuckers every so often will come over, across the border, coming to my, piece of land that they give me, and they rape my mother, rape my sister. These motherfuckers are rapists, demonic pieces of shit. 82% of these disgusting Zionist terrorist Jews, they want to kick Palestinians out of Gaza. 82%. There was a survey there. 56% of these disgusting Israeli Zionist Jews, they wanted to kick Arabs, Palestinians out of Israel. And then, not to mention, there was another survey back in 2016. This was done by Pew Research. 48% of Israeli Jews they want to kick the Palestinians out of Israel. Like this is like a going trend. It's like a normal thing for these fuckers. In 2015, 72% of Palestinians there face racism coming from the Ashkenazi Jews, Ashkenazi and all these other type of Jews, Arab Jews, Sephardi Jews, all of these inside Israel that are living inside Israel.
Something about the morality aspect we talked about it. The people who were suppressed and oppressed and being victims for so long are and victimizing others. And what example that does that set? And it is going to stay for decades. And
What's up? Just chilling. Yeah, that old man, old fart. I went back and forth. The idiot does not want to call Salak terrorist entity that was run under one of the other shot, like prior to the revolution that happened in '79. I think he's stupid. The opposition party, anybody that was in opposition will get picked up, activists or whatever, they'll get tortured by him, like in person. Like he would actually overlook all these things in person. Like he would go in there, check it out, who should be torturing him, should not torture him, and killed a whole bunch of people as well. And then he has the balls, he wants to put the IRGC. I said, okay, agree. If you call the IRGC demonic, I call it demonic. Why not call someone demonic as well? The Muhammad Reza Shah, demonic as well. He was the one that was running it. Who backed up on Salak? Salak was trained by British and fucking that was Mossad and shit. I think it's like something like in your childhood you romanticize a time that never really was, but you're looking back on it like, oh, it was so much better. You're romanticizing something that never really was, like the good old days. There was never the good old days. So I don't know. Like I said in the chat, Marcus in 2026 is absolutely crazy. It's just a little fucking ignorance and an inability to educate yourself, critically think, and it's archaic. It's an archaic idea. Well, what did he say when you asked him that question? That was a good question you asked him. I didn't even think about bringing up that particular question. I knew about the freedom and this and that, but I never brought up that. that was a good question that he got anti-monarch question. What did he say? What was the response? Do you remember? Oh, when I was telling him about like I've narrowed down all that, and I was like 250 years ago. If you are as much into America, idealism, the fight of America, 250 years ago, what did America do? How did it become a country? Exactly 250 years ago. This is the 250th anniversary. Plus, no, it's not 150 years ago. These people are just lost souls, man. Just fucking lost. It's like these scumbags. They live in the Lulu, like they deny all of this. These monarch supporters, they actually do religious history. He would put the link in the chat. She started bullshitting about Dr. Musadik. I'm like, wow, what a stupid woman. Our claim was, oh, they were already going to nationalize the oil, blah, blah, blah. They never were. She's just a freaking liar. I think John is. What's up with you, Craig? How you been? You okay?
I'm here. I like Dan Bilzerian's take on it. He says he's not going to go and talk about Zionism because he believes it's a Jewish supremacy issue, not the Zionist issue. Because if you think about it, Dan Bilzerian, the guy that's running for Congress in Florida, and his opposition, he calls his name's Randy Fine. Dan Bilzerian calls him that fat Jew because he's fat and he's Jewish, so it's called a fat Jew. But yeah, he thinks it's a Jewish supremacy problem because of the Goyim and stuff like that. And there'll be some Jews out there who don't support Israel, but they still view other people less than them.
I didn't want to ask you. Do you have the Ultra right?
Yeah, this is a 15 Pro Max one now, but yeah, we do have the option.
I have a question for you on this new model. Do you have that option to let play the music from the CD phone?
No. On this, no, I don't.
No, they don't. Oh, Sam is here. Wow. What's up, Sam? You okay?
Yeah, just being real. Chilling like a bill.
You're filling up gas in 1990. And how much? $10 a gallon.
Dude, I was helping George Washington chop down that cherry tree.
But I think you got grilled really good, man. They cooked you earlier with the gold and
Think so?
Look, I know you know your numbers, okay? I give you that. But at the same time, you gotta listen to the perspective, and and then you try to find a common ground somewhere.
I was listening.
I know, but you would be event defensible.
I ain't going to defense. I just go into what's called critical thinking, maintain that logo space, saying, well, in here I've been trying to emphasize logo.
So now, do you think that Israel needs to get dismantled? Let's see if you change the position after such a long time.
This is the most, dude, it's never gonna happen.
No, but do you believe in it? Do you believe in it?
Okay, so you talk about history, right?
Yes.
Okay, do you talk about present?
Yes.
Do you talk about future?
Yes.
So where exactly in the future do you just see Israel getting dismantled, a nuclear armed nation that is in
So somebody in my space already said if Iran was somehow able to get their nuclear, because you know how America wanted to go in and you heard it from the people that analyze shit, right? I heard it from them. They're like, Trump might go in there and try to pick up the uranium enrichment, whatever. So if there was a possibility, because Iran does have a lot of spies as well, just like Israel does, and you know how cheap these spies are, it's pretty much. It was posted one of the news article that paid $50 to die, and he was cooking for Iran inside Israel. So if they can find some bunch of guys like that, and
Let me. You said you like history.
yes,
Okay, let's do just a softball question, easy question. Can you name me one nuclear armed country that's collapsed or just been dismantled?
it's just too fresh, bro. It's too fresh.
Do you understand what it means when
Do you understand what too fresh means? Do you understand too fresh?
No, like fresh. What, like a fresh?
It's not like the civilization that we have, right? It's not that old. Like even America is like only 200 years old, right? So you have the other civilization, like Saudi Arabia is like what 100 years old or some shit, right? The UAE, all the GCC countries are like 70, 80 years old. Even the Southeast Asian countries, like Pakistan, India, they're
Okay,
like what?
okay, fine. Let's say it's
I
fresh.
have an answer for that. Yes, there was a dismantling of the settlement of South Africa as they gave up their nuclear weapons.
They gave
Also,
up.
Ukraine did as well. Kazakhstan and Belarus, Libya gave up their program before completion.
Gee, she pulled up. This is not wasted, man. Intellectual slam.
Okay, just wait. Because I fight with I fight with attacks. So South Africa, the only country to fully build and then dismantle those, built 6 nuclear weapons during the apartheid era in the early 1990s. The government voluntarily dismantled all of them.
That's voluntary. That's voluntary.
It can happen. Okay, so
That's different.
let's move over to that was involuntary. After the collapse of the Soviet Union, Ukraine had the third largest nuclear arsenal in the world. 1994, under the Budapest Memorandum. Weapons were transferred to Russia and dismantled. Kazakhstan and Belarus, it was a Ukraine situation. They also inherited Soviet nuclear weapons, but were transferred over to Russia. And the NPT was not nuclear states, but Libya gave their program before completion under Muammar Gaddafi. It's rare, but it happens.
Okay, no, but this is through agreements. Okay, yes.
So
Yes.
who's to say
Now-
that they would not give up their nuclear
still existing, yes. They're still existing,
But
yes.
they don't exist the way they used to.
I know, but the country's still there, yes.
The country will still be there.
There. So where is the
That it was. Like to say that Israel will go away, I totally agree with you.
okay? Bingo. That's it. We got it. We're on the same page.
But will the government be different than what the government is right now? Surely.
Sure, no problem.
There has to be. But it will collapse. The current government in our society will collapse because it's not sustainable.
Those are transitions.
Yeah, it'll transition to something different because it's not sustainable.
Okay, so we do agree that they cannot have a complete collapse of the nation or a country with other.
How do you understand
Is it the servant's interest of certain powers?
That's what the way that he presents it wants us to look at it. It's weird.
No, hold on. I didn't even get the position set. I said dismantle meaning that everybody will coexist under one roof for time. I don't want the Jews to freaking get killed. I'm talking about everybody coexisting under one time.
Yes,
Just
they're
the
gonna
entity.
do that, but they're gonna do it
I
their
don't
way.
know from morality point of view here. Allow me a moment. Yeah, I mean, when y'all are asking if Israel should be dismantled, honestly, I just feel like it itself is a wrong question. It sounds dramatic. It just sounds catchy, but it really doesn't solve anything. Any country, they're not machines which can switch off and throw away. It's all made of people, families, and children. Generations have been born that could not create this original conflict.
Nobody's saying to kill the people. I don't know. I said this multiple times. We're talking about the entity Zionist entity.
The question that is understandable. Palestinians have faced displacement, occupation, checkpoints, settlements, bombings, and
Kicked
decades.
out of their homes in 1947, 48.
Yeah. So their pain is real. Anybody with a conscience can see that. So when people say this matter is maintains what they actually mean is how long can this injustice continue? That's what we mean. But I mean, I don't think anger alone can become a policy, right? Because if every country was created through violence or injustice, I mean, it had to be dismantled, then half of the world would vanish.
Hold on.
Native lands.
Hold on.
India and Pakistan was.
Hold on a second, Charu, hold on. America was created. Yes, it did. They did kill Native Americans, but the Native Americans are coexisting. They have the equally constitutional rights.
They're not. No,
They are coexisting.
They're coexisting. No, they're not. They're not coexisting.
They live on the reservation. None about Mangoose. According to the Constitution. Hold on a second. I'm talking about the Constitution. That's the Constitution between Native American and the people that are living in same, right?
Mangoose says a lot of things.
No. Charu.
The Constitution was true. Why would Trump be sitting where he's sitting? Come on now.
I'm not talking about Mangoose. I'm not talking about the reservation, the organization that run casino. I'm talking about actual human beings that have American passport. I'm talking about the actual people that oh my God, this woman just keeps. Can you stop interrupting, please? Oh my God. Stop interrupting, please. The people that have the citizen, people that live in America, even though the Native Americans were killed, so many of them were killed, which I condemn, but at the same time, the Constitution gives equal rights to the Native Americans and to the people that are the rest of the other people, the colonizers, immigrants, all these people that have similar rights to what the Constitution says.
Yeah.
Where does it say? No. Where does it say in Israel? They don't even have a fucking constitution. Self-determination is exclusively unique to the Jews. And then there's Muslims and Christians that live inside Israel. They don't even have a fucking self-determination inside Israel. Go tell me. Go look up the Constitution. According to UN Resolution 181, they're supposed to have a constitution. Why don't they have one? Because they don't know where the borders are. They don't give equal rights to the Arab Muslims or the Palestinian Arab Muslims or Palestinian Christians inside Israel. They literally spit on fucking Christians. When Sharu, I would suggest you look into the history, look into how Israel was created, look into their, fucking UN resolution. The UN resolution was established in 1948, says right of return. These fuckers don't want to respect the right of return. People that were kicked out, they left out of fear. People that were butchered, slaughtered, their family, or they can't even go back in. And today it was about 47, 48 was about 750,000. In today's world, that number is about 7 million people. And they're afraid of the demographics. This is why they don't allow them to come back into Israel. Because if they do allow them, the fucking entity, it would no longer be a Jewish state. It would get dismantled on its own. I'll just leave it at that. Let me respond really quick, Teddy, and then you can go.
How do you respond to that?
You go and Charu, it's on you. You can come off the mic and respond. All right, go on, Teddy. What's your sense?
I don't know this. Does anyone know how the Americans think it works? How do they? What they have to do? Because obviously, it was resistance first.
They give them blankets. They give them blankets on purpose. They're infected with some fucking disease, and then they're killing them.
I don't know. What people like? When did the diplomatic conversation start? When did they start to get rights? And how did that come about? That's what we have.
When they were given rights, the reservation, and they are covered by the Constitution of their sex, but the laws of places and they have their own tribal courts and their own laws.
Yeah, like dual citizens in a way.
Yeah, like they're like dual citizens in the way that didn't even happen to 1968, and until this day, there are extra like CPS and things like that kind of go into the reservations and still do the separation of the children from the parents. And they don't allow the tribal courts, like they violate the tribal courts.
They fought the Constitution as it was written in its original. They fought that.
Because they didn't have the rights and they didn't.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. How did they? That's what I'm saying. How did they fight that? Was it physically? Was it through
After like a trail of tears, and they were displaced and killed and slaughtered and all of it.
Yeah, I'm saying apply this to the Palestinians. Apply this to the Palestinians. How? If you put the events and the similar brutalities side by side.
The way that they have their rights were basically diplomatically and through movements, but to what cost?
How did they get it? Yeah,
They were basically eradicated to the point where they were so minute and the atrocities were.
Yeah, I just want to learn how it was also.
They had to be diplomatically through movement.
What did they have to give up to
They gave up their land. They gave up their land and were given little areas in which to live and to have their own tribal governments. But like, are they still under the U.S. government? Yes, there is a U.S. Constitution that has a double-edged sword for them as well. And sometimes there are like little loopholes where their rights as sovereign states are violated in the name of federal government. So they're not fully like they don't have to participate or vote like such as a state would, but they're somewhere like in the middle, and sometimes that being in the middle with no clear cuts allows like little loopholes such as like they can pay off a few of their tribal leaders to run a pipeline. They don't really have like democratic voting in them. It's very complicated.
they don't have to present citizens?
No, they do, but they don't. Like it's not you have a representative within their own societies. Yeah, like kind of like
Similar to the Aboriginals in Australia.
exactly. Keep them drunk, keep them druggies, keep them gambling. Exactly, like keep them in their place where they can't really come up and make a few of them rich that oppress the others. Yeah.
It's interesting to look into it, just compare it to the
actually outright obtuse oppressing, and now it's become kind of a covert oppression, through different channels,
Like racism.
like poisoning their society. It's poisoning their society. And making sure that they stay hooked on drugs, they stay alcoholics, disintegration of their family units, low, low employment. They didn't really, literally didn't give them money to rebuild their reservations, like, so they're starting from scratch from 1968, and they gave them the worst plans ever.
Like some Indian reservations are pretty, some Indian tribes are pretty rich because of casinos and stuff. But
Corrupted.
I know
You see the
somebody.
rich, and then the low.
Yeah, I know somebody. He goes to a record store. The guy that goes to a record store with
Yeah. But what do they do? They keep the society separate because they don't want them to uprise and say, well, why can't I be myself? Because people who own the casinos and own like the oil reserves and things like that. What is it, like a lot of them have also oil, not reserves, like the pumps. They own like what do they call them? Refineries.
Yeah, refinery. That's the oil out of the oil well.
And so basically it's one of those things in the society because people get really rich and they like they're in their best interest to suppress the other people. So these families can see that and then what's a $800 child, and then it's really sad. It's super sad. It's like such a, and everyone's like, oh, look at free college. Everyone's looking at free college. Your society is so investing into fixing your society, like the social problems. The social problems that were made because of generational trauma.
I think what they should do is they should get the state.
But
The state
that's
would
what
do a
they're
better
like.
job.
Stevie after did. It was like, yeah, kind of go kill yourselves. We'll separate you and we'll get this from the Stevie. But you can do it yourselves.
But if they wanted to, they can change it. If they wanted to, they can run cognitive and change that.
Like I told you, the same thing with like what we talked about with right? That after the oppression is done, after all of this is done, we have societal and systemic issues from within. And if those don't get fixed, there's no hope. You can stop the outward aggression. You can try to quote unquote wrong the rights, but when the society is not enriched and is no changes to rebuild the structures, those societal and social issues, it's an endless cycle.
Well, we got a whole bunch of these pictures. What are you guys doing? Bunch of trolls. Hey, what's up, Shaz?
Hi.
What's up?
Hello.
Up here, up here, there's a virus for Clubhouse. If you don't update your picture to this, your phone will fucking melt. So you guys have 30 seconds to update your profile photos. I don't want you guys to lose all your information on your phone. So
Actually,
you've been yeah, you just keep.
I got insurance, so that's why.
You've been summoned. You've been summoned. Watch this. You've been summoned.
I'm here, yalla.
Who is this? What the hell type of this?
What is this? What kind of noise does this animal make?
Story? Okay, so you guys remember how he came in with the picture of the Chihuahua with the glasses and the little Muslim cap on, right? And then there's a situation over the yard. What?
I love this yard, dude.
Dude, that is hilarious. I would like you to change your photo to be this. You can change it back.
I'll change it for you.
Yeah, change it. We're gonna take a screenshot. Everybody in the room, change your photo to this one dog food.
And then
It won't smell
please
good.
don't have coffee.
Taco, I think the yard version is also accepted.
Yeah, any of those. It's me too. Yeah.
Are you happy?
Yeah.
What's that?
So, yeah. Let's go.
We did this a long time ago. You know what we did, right, Taco? It's a long time ago. It was a group of 10 of us, right? We all put the same cat picture. We went into this one social group, like one with the people that were like with high followers, like 5,000, 10,000, 20,000 followers, right?
Yeah.
This was a long time ago, about 3 years ago. We go into that room and we all say, they allowed us to say fucking meow. That was great because we all had the same picture. That was interesting. I think you should do that as well. Go into the Reservoir support room and just go in there and maybe troll a little bit. They might allow you guys because you guys all have the same picture.
The problem is they're gonna kick my ass.
Why are they gonna kick your ass? They don't like your ass. They have something wrong with your ass. Is something wrong with your ass?
I mean, I changed mine, but it looks like my dog. I'm dead. I love yours. It's so cute. So cute.
Who is that? Is it Municipality?
It's like, oh, it's my dog. She changed it from mine's a Pomeranian. She changed her. Yeah, it looks like it. Everything and everybody looks like that. Wait, someone do a Reza Pahlavi version. Go do it.
The daughters of Pahlavi version.
Okay, just a moment. Oh my god, Vancouver is so cute. Wow.
Here. We need John. John, wake up, bro. This guy just sleeps in our room, man.
I'm here. Can you throw everybody down who hasn't changed their photos so we can do this cohesive stage photo and then we can bring it back up?
Family picture.
That's crazy. Well, you guys want to move yourself down one by one? It's up to you.
I mean, Teddy, you can do a Dan Bilzerian one. Like, we can do all types of variations here. Just
Will the Egyptian Sam also comply? We'll go down to the audience.
Egyptian Sam would comply, but he's not Egyptian. He's actually American Egyptian. Egyptian American. But it's okay, he wants to leave his Egyptian identity.
Yeah, also has a militant kill someone.
Is she there? Let's bring her up. Let's see if she wants to come up. What was his phone? Oh, okay, I think that's cool.
She also added a meow. That is some professional shit right there.
we also need meow.
We need Ray of Hope to come in here and give us some.
You guys, what if we had a version of this one with Reza Pahlavi's face on it, and the other one with Black Rabbi's face on it, and then every time.
Oh my God! Go look at the rest of
Look at y'all.
same picture?
Well, like something similar. Yeah.
Yeah, you have ChatGPT, you can, or AI editor, you can tweak it to your liking.
You can make me one.
Which one do you want? I can make you real quick.
I want a real bulldog
Oh, bulldog. Okay, hold on.
in that cage. You wanna have that one? Well, now.
There we go. I did it as well.
Oh my God! Look at this. That's on top of you with the Birkin. Look at that. It looks so serious.
Now imagine we
Wait, I
all
have the best
see
one.
that
I
as
have
a
the best
pattern
one.
removed one of these rooms. Oh my god. We all get removed in blood.
Now you need to find a big room that you're friends with, and then go in there. Maybe
Okay, TTR, please.
this one looks much better.
Uh,
Yeah, this one looks
Damn,
better.
it's got the Pahlavi logo on the Birkin and everything. Damn.
Look at the shirt. Look at the shirt. The ketchup. You really focused on the details, honestly.
Wow.
That's an artwork. I'm going to take this.
How many? Did you write like a whole paragraph or essay to a command that ChatGPT makes?
No, like know how to talk to AI.
What's new AI? What's the new AI?
Mine is called. I have several agents, but the one that I fuck with is called like Roxy. It's my alter ego. So
Foxy or Roxy?
Roxy.
Square Foxy Roxy.
She was not too many. She's pretty witty, but that's this one. But you still got the cute face of my puppy. That's okay.
Yeah.
What up? Come here.
What's up, man? Got the same bitch. You want me to put the same picture on for that bitch?
That's me, brother.
That's not you, bro. Just like the cat.
What do you want to call that?
I'm dead. John did it. Like,
Okay.
it's great. Stop. I'm gonna die. Nice.
Okay. Matthew and Rio, need you guys to update your pictures.
Well, I can't do that. You know, I
Okay.
just.
He needs someone to send it to him.
Send it to me, but you know, the club has banned me. I can't change my picture to anything.
That's okay.
So I'm gonna go to the audience.
Yeah,
so
we'll
you
bring
can
you
have
back
fun.
up. You know, when everything I get sent you.
Please, choose.
I'm working on another one right now. I copied yours, by the way. And you wanna see it? I changed it a little. So good. Look it. I made mine a Pomeranian because I love Pomeranians. So, yeah.
Maria, you want to change it?
No. I'm gonna go. You can go check mine right now.
I'm here. I'm finally posted.
So good.
Actually, I posted.
By the way, what the hell?
How does it look? Is it like that?
Captain of something.
This little dress?
I'm dead.
Oh my god.
Okay, Rio, go down and find out. I'm not gonna lie, it's a sleigh.
No, I'm here.
I got another
Sure,
one.
sure.
Hey guys, long time no chat.
Yeah, you still trolling?
I'm still trolling, brother.
How's it going? How's the fellow?
But to be honest, maybe it's so few. I mean, I can find it. Yeah. The number of health sports I don't know now. But before war or the first of the war time, it was full of them. There was many of them. I bet you've seen them. Do you like my picture? I love it, bro. We want to make our picture of all of it like something like this, or that was about anyone that any were made and going to a protest that you were bringing down. Oh, it's gonna be attacked, huh? Yeah, we're gonna fight. Yeah, I can put Tom Motor on this. Yeah.
The most dramatic set of people.
So good.
Hey, what's up, Edward?
How's it going?
Good, good. We're just talking about Sanders here, the same guy that you guys were debating or arguing. I made the point about that state of Israel is going to get dismantled. Just a matter of time.
Why do you sound so depressed over it, Amir?
No, I'm not impressed. No, and then I went back and forth. He's like, no, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It was good back and forth, but Sam is Sam. I mean, he's got the Tory voice. And, he's good at what he does.
Nothing on the Iran-U.S. deal, or no deal, or
So far, let's see what the U.S. national security reviewed the Iranian peace plan to halt the war and open the Strait of Hormuz while also pushing back talks on its nuclear program. Iran's Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi meets Russian President Putin in Petersburg, and says it impeded reopening of the Strait of Hormuz if the achievement of no returns, warning that the U.S. will not stand up in the waterway is triggering global food emergency. Israel and continue to trade fire as a death toll comes in against Hamas incident of 17. This fire rises to at least 40 people. And that's what's going on, Edward. So, this is where we're at.
hopefully Iran can get I think they want a UN-backed ceasefire, and hopefully they get the sanctions removed.
Yeah, but I mean, to have that peace deal or some sort of deal, then we have to remove sanctions. I mean, you have to remove the block on certain items. I don't know, why would America be a fucking bully and just block everything? Block the Iranian.
I know, after they said they're gonna open the streets to Ricky Batson, and then he goes block. And, I think the world sees that he doesn't make any sense.
got it to where the straits are closed, but not by them. I mean, it is kind of by them, but not. It's the U.S. that wouldn't reopen, kept it blockade. So people are blaming the U.S. Yeah, yeah.
Not just for the Palestinians, it's a great knowledge here.
It's attacked Qatar. It's attacked Iran. It's attacked Syria. It's attacked Lebanon. Nothing to do with Palestinians, by the way.
Did you hear about the UAE getting ideas on this government to protect the nation?
Protect the nation from what?
From the threats.
Down on their own people.
Yeah, but
That's what they're
it's probably what it's for, because Iran. I'm trying to think of geographically. Iran is pretty far. I mean,
No, it's not.
I mean, not. I mean,
You can see Iran from
well, that's a pretty tall building, though.
Yeah,
I mean,
but it is like right across. It's not that far.
there's something. What's between them? They don't border each other.
They're across the water.
The water. Okay. So
It's not that big of water.
But
there's some parts of UAE, like in what is it called? Fujairah and stuff where it goes out.
Oh, they sent out a drone system, the drone system, Iron Dome system.
oh, I heard about that. Yeah, who said that? Maybe you said that.
Israel sent out Iron Dome system and troops to UAE during the Iran war.
Iron Dome is. I don't know if it can if it's effective against Iranian drones, because those are faster than like short and medium range drones.
Iran sent Israel sent the UAE and Iron Dome air defense system for troops to operate during the war with Iran to Israel.
Argentina, Uruguay, Paraguay, Bolivia, Perú, Ecuador, Brasil, Colombia, Venezuela, Guyana, Panamá, Costa Rica, Nicaragua, Honduras, El Salvador.
I don't think it would be effective because it's not designed for that. But you never know. And he says, well, he did at the beginning of the war. Here, we'll give you the Iron Dome, which is meant to shoot down Hamas rockets. And yeah. But
Pretty shit deal.
Yeah. And by the way,
What do you take from a country that lets expats basically run it?
yeah, that's true. I heard the UAE is suffering financially.
I used to live there. I have a lot of friends there that don't really speak, and one of them has just left back to Canada. So
Give us
the economy is suffering. They paid a lot of
The
from the jobs
I'll give you a quick take
there because of visa issues. They're cracking down. No one's allowed to talk about what's going on. Like they have to act like everything's okay.
Because I think their mental, let me explain it to you. I believe that their mental capacities have literally retarded.
They're basically up shit street.
Wow. I wonder if they'll recover.
They tied their horse to what did they
I guess drinking at a clubhouse.
They tied their horse to
They tied their horse in the wrong carriage.
it's time to start buying villas in Dubai. I mean, get a good price.
Some of the other Emirates that are very underrated, but Dubai itself is a
The last time the Alien Enemies Act was invoked,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've always wanted. For years, I was like, I want to move.
This Mojave said that like they had not been shot from the U.S. Like they were from and also Fremont. They were getting hit pretty bad.
Really? Not that.
A lot
Not
of
that.
Dubai got hit.
Dubai did. I'm assuming Abu Dhabi.
Yeah, Abu Dhabi got hit really bad. Like they got really stuff.
Campaigns don't lose on election day.
can you spot the deepfake?
You know, like built it out of wealth and instead of hard work. So it's not a dense. It's not a single. You know, like they built the nation and it looks great, but you know they make like you know how they
Because even the bathroom fixtures, I remember like putting the openings on the wall, and the fixtures were all loose. When we go to the bathroom, my daughter opened up one of the bathroom stalls and it fell.
Wow.
Like everything is like that's it.
Oh wow.
And then when it rains, everything leaves in the airport.
What?
The floods, yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, it's structurally not as sound as
These dumb Arabs, they don't know how to build shit. They need Palestinians.
no, the thing is that they get really architects and then they get Indians from like the countryside to come in and build it. What's up? What's up, guys?
How's it going?
It's going. Hi, Mr. Nels. What's going on?
Talking about Lebanon, you know, maybe you could chime in as well.
No, we're talking about the UAE.
UAE, they're just
That's the whole thing.
That's it. What?
Everything.
Yeah, I can't believe that. That's crazy.
45th Ward. We're at 26th in California today, the Cook County Courthouse for the arraignment of the suspect who killed Officer.
I'm worried. I don't know if I can go in high-rise buildings.
did you not see their
Bartholomew.
They're actually
What's the game? Because I told you, that's it. Everything is
the fake islands that the UAE built.
like the palms in the world.
Yeah. And Israelis are coming to citizenship of UAE. That's a little
Golden visa, not citizenship. You're lying.
It's a golden visa.
It's a golden visa. You can't get Emirati citizenship.
That's part of the Abraham Accord, brother. Let me look into it.
A golden visa. People, they're like second or third generation Emirati. They cannot get like a son, it's hard to get citizenship. Yeah. Then y'all doing that Yahabiyya?
Yeah. It's funny how you said that. It's the little bit left.
Like Hara, my friend, she had a baby there. She literally is like third generation Indian, and they made her take her freaking 2-month-old baby and charged her a ton of freaking fees for overstaying.
By the way, mangoes course, it says there's a report. It's a leaked report. It is citizenship, by the way. The claims that are on the claims. Yeah, it's a relatively short, over a short period, largely through investment in real estate. I want to link in the chat.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think they give citizenship to anybody.
They don't give citizenship.
No, you could get it if you're an investor, by the way.
I don't think it's citizenship though.
No, it's really the visa as an investor because citizenship they take very seriously.
They don't. Yeah, they don't give like.
They go.
But they treat like permanent visas, you know, and you get the full benefits of being of healthcare and everything, just like Qatar does it. I don't know. They think these Gulf states. They think of citizenship as a tribal. It's a tribe, you know, like a tribal.
Don't they still limit by property even with that?
So that's that's.
Can't hear you.
I'm gonna read it out to you guys. So in short, UAE citizenship is being acquired by some Israelis under broad investor naturalization rules, but the UAE is not running a formal citizenship for Israelis globally.
Oh, so probably certain people. Even that is hard to believe though, because it's so tribal. But you know, it sounds like certain people have certain things, and they, you know, they want to attract them there.
But maybe did they?
And they must have something very cool.
Lax to sort of appeal to these Israelis. They're people who remote. They're people who remote, so the people don't have the same.
Yeah,
towards the Israelis as the Filipinos.
I actually heard that really it's the Emir of Abu Dhabi.
I heard if you invest money, you can become list out as a 2 million AED or more. Can qualify. Not golden. It says the.
What is that USD?
Yeah, 2 million. That's like that. Yeah, Amir, there's no way they'll give citizenship for that little money to begin with. But they just won't give citizenship unless. They just don't. But they do have permanent, you know.
Oh, is he really sure this?
I run a company still out of there. Even though I won't go back there, I have a recruitment company.
So you have a permanent. Oh, well, I was gonna say so.
God bless America. Chile, Argentina.
Yeah, you have to apply for it. It's a long process.
It's a long process, yeah.
It's a very long process.
I talked to some people from Dubai and some of the other Emirates a few weeks ago, a month ago. And yeah, they're Emiratis. And it turns out that Abu Dhabi, the Emir of Abu Dhabi, the president, is the one that is big on the Abraham Accords. And the other Emirates don't say anything. And like Dubai, I guess he doesn't talk about it at all. And the other ones, some of them are actually against it. And but Abu Dhabi runs the show. So it's not the whole country. It's not even all of the entire government or the leaders even. With the Abraham Accords.
When I lived there, I started out teaching, and I had to teach like history in my class. And then so we were talking about World War II with some of my students stuff. Like, what do you know about World War II? And one of the students stood up and said, Hitler was a great man. So they for sure ain't normalizing shit there. That's literally the thought.
Wow. Yeah. But it was interesting that they were telling me how it's
voting against such
because he's the president and 1,000 times? Standing on her side, shoulder up. Ancient, and this is what the heart of the Kabbalah is. It's an amalgamation of human history and
One study that aren't.
I'm from Tehran right now.
You are? You got internet?
Yes, with bad connection, I use a VPN, but fortunately, I can connect here right now. Thank you.
Yeah. I can hear you clearly. How's Iran?
Situation, yes, I'm in Tehran. Actually, I'm in the airport. I'm going to Moscow and come back. And also, here is the city.
Well, I guess they go to VPN. Or he was a troll. I think he was a troll.
Excuse me. Yes, here's safe. I'm now at the airport to Moscow, and some flights started about these days from Tehran to Moscow, Tehran to Istanbul, Tehran to Muscat, and some other cities that we can go. The situation is really safe, but I cannot tell anything about the hope and about the future. People not afraid, but they're hopeless. They're standing in a bad situation of economy and sanction. That's it. You are the last major communist dictatorship in the world. You mean dictatorship? Well, of course. A developmental dictatorship is what we believe it is. Am I wrong? Of course. This is big mistake. You are. It seems to me. You are the last major You are the last. Because during the war, I was in Tehran.
It was an honor to do that.
Something like this, I can say my situation is status.
He's brain by now. I have to
Yeah, it,
it's not very safe to invest
in Dubai, no. They just like the U.S. I mean, the U.S. would do the same thing. I don't know if they have. I don't think. But well, they have to Iran in general. They closed a couple $100 billion of assets years ago. But
I have lots of Emirates. My wife is Emirates last week. And we fly Abu Dhabi, Sharjah, dangerous. But during this war, the attackers, and we cannot do anything against answer from that war. We got received rockets from Emirates. It is not far from our land, more than 300 kilometers. We all connected with the company. I had everything in Dubai. Also, like the war, just you are what is war?
well, yeah, but what they're doing is immoral. It's to affect the average person. They're not going out to soldiers. They're not supposed to go
You
out
are the
to
last
civilians. And if there were Muslims, they would not be doing this. They gave Islam up a long time ago.
But like he said, most of the people do not share the same. They just cannot speak because that makes you specifically like when you're AD, you can't talk. It's not. It's a country that is.
You want to talk in Dubai?
You can't talk. Yeah, you'll disappear. Yeah, the only reason I anchored my company is to be able to work there. It was easier than doing it in Saudi Arabia. Saudi. But even now, work has slowed down for me. I've packed up some money, but
It's I remember in the 2000s where a video came out, and I don't remember if it was the Abu Dhabi family or the Dubai family. It's one of them. The brother of the Amir was torturing a guy because he screwed him over on a grain shipment.
yeah, but even with me, like I have to have an Emirati partner. You know, you always have to have you don't have anything about right. You
Yeah.
always have to have an Emirati partner.
And didn't they open up only certain buildings, apartments, and villas that can be purchased for life?
Yeah, you can buy property. Yeah, you can.
Yeah, but it was. I mean, is
No,
it
not anywhere. There are certain
anywhere there, or is it certain one?
they do
Certain one.
something.
I'll give you a 99 year. 99 year.
Well, that has an idea.
But
Like, one of them.
how do the locals, how do the Emiratis live compared
They
to?
don't really live in the apartments and
No.
places. Like some of them live in like what is that Arabian ranches. There's different areas, and there's some areas that like there are literally. It's kind of like a weekend and not local. I mean, some are just locals, and also there is a different law. Like the law applies differently to you when you're Emirati than it does to if you're foreign.
And where do the Palestinians live? Anywhere specific?
Yeah, Sharjah. A lot of them live in Sharjah.
They kind of, I noticed like they don't really actually socialize with the rest of the population. Remember, Edward, the Emiratis counted as
You are the last major. You are the last major communist.
What is 300,000 or 400,000?
The indigenous Iraqis are not a huge number of people.
Yeah.
They're probably 500,000. I don't really know, like 500,000.
I know that they're only like 18% of the population.
So 4 times more foreigners than there are.
Not even, I think now the UAE has what, 10 million people in it?
Something like that.
Yeah, I don't think they have more than 1 million people there.
Well, even I was working with them on their nationalization projects and trying to get like their companies have to have a certain percentage, like Emiratis that were there. I was like, shit, this is nothing. But I have to be able to make money off getting Saudis to repatriate from America and go back to Saudi Arabia.
Strike the master code. Draw the flaming sword. Crowned child and conquering Lord o'er us. Avenger. Strike the master code. Draw the flaming sword. Crowned child and conquering Lord o'er us. Avenger.
And they were gonna pay me handsomely. They were gonna give me freaking $40,000 if I got this
Burj Al Arab, or Khalifa, whatever it's called, when they first built it, the skeleton, because it was so hot, so tall, it the metal expands, when it gets hot.
Yeah.
So, because it was so tall, you had a big difference between the lower floors versus the upper floors in expansion. And they couldn't put the concrete on because the concrete would pop out and break off. So he had to come in and figure a way to fix that issue. I don't know what he did exactly. They did something with, like some soft material where the joints are to give the metal room to expand, so it doesn't affect. I don't know what he did, but he did fix it. They paid him over $1 million to fix it.
So I lived in the World Trade area for a little bit, for like a little less than a year, and it was just too much. I lived on the 1694, and like I could hear the wind like coming through my windows. Like I had huge like panoramic windows, and you could like see it shake. When it would come in,
That bad,
and
though.
the dust would come through, like
Wow.
little tiny. I knew there were cracks because the sand is so like powdery, right? So when
I know.
you see, like, one of those, like, it's like it just made me so nervous.
And they own all the big.
Oh, fuck that. What cheap
I
bastards.
wanted more like residentially kind of American style, like where my kids could like go out and ride their bikes. So I found like a condo there and I just lived there, even though it was like a little further from work. Living like in the center of Dubai kind of sucks.
The late 2000s or
Dubai. Yeah. There for work and then both have kids. I don't really like them. They seem like it too much. So is Jumeirah, like Jumeirah Beach is very friendly. But living like in the World Trade downtown area, it's not very friendly.
Wars. You know how many wars is going on right now? There's how many wars going on globally. They're putting China, who are huge arms manufacturers, who have been in that part of the world for over 120 years. For somebody who is just complaining about interrupting somebody, you can't bother now. Which you really know is shit.
There's a lot of wars going on right now. Can you name these wars? Can we get the 10?
You think motherfuckers in China is buying our cake patties and buying our bullets? You is smoking crack. What the fuck?
Can you name 5 wars that's going on right now?
So we got the Sudan Civil War, we got Russia, Ukraine, we can say Iran, US, we got Nigeria and whoever the fuck what the fuck is the nigga's name? I can't think of their name right now. Then we also have
We're still waiting for number 5.
Yeah, nigga, I'm getting it to you. It is.
You're slow walking.
It's. We have to say Gaza and Israel.
All right. And if the United States decided to get involved, and your cousin decided he wanted to join the military, the answer to your question from earlier is that he's going to.
I would tell him absolutely. I would tell him absolutely not, because all of those conflicts does not have any U.S. Interests at heart. None of them.
But what if
Just a fucking dude that's called international relations, copying the controlling power of the world.
What the fuck?
In nature, there's a war that way. And in geopolitics, when this happens, what happens is some sort of regional and larger power takes over, does something incredibly despotic and cruel, and then rules it through fiat. You were just wrong.
Okay, so what in the fuck does my cousin DeAndre got to do with some Israeli Haji niggas shooting at each other?
Because if
that got shit to do with that. That ain't his business. That's your business.
If his commander,
Is not an ally of Israel and bound by No. Why is somebody so fucking illiterate bothering to have an opinion? Good God.
I mean,
Like, nobody reads the book before you open it.
that Lockheed Martin sells schematics. I think that's Lockheed Martin sells schematics. This kind of what he was talking about. I think if you sign up in the military and you want to have an opinion about where you're going to be deployed, I think you're off base at the beginning.
Out of his mind. That doesn't happen.
Yeah, I mean, obviously he's out of his mind here because
when he talks about what Lockheed Martin sells, he has no idea what Lockheed Martin sells. Yeah.
No, he doesn't have any idea, because if he did, he would understand that Lockheed Martin's largest sale came from fucking commercial aircraft.
Well, dude, he said what sounded like the F-23, which if he is referring to
The F-22, the F-23 isn't.
it wouldn't be Lockheed Martin. It's a Northrop development, and it's not sold. If he means the F-22, it's not sold outside the United States. So I don't have any idea what he's talking about. And when they do sell planes, especially back, they sell the